In many warmer climates, including Southern California, it's common to find these indoor plantation shutters. But it's also common to find them broken because the sun they're trying to keep out wears out the parts. The common problems and the common fixes. Well, first off, many people will find that their shutters fall very easily. And it's an easy adjustment to make if you just open them up and adjust the tension screw on the side with a Phillips head screwdriver. But in many cases, including the case that we're dealing with today, the slats, or more accurately called the louver blades, have broken loose. And that's because the pivots, the plastic pivots that they're on, more accurately called the louver pins, have broken. And it's a very common thing to happen, so don't worry too much. We're gonna fix it real quick. Finding the parts and materials you need can be the most difficult part of this job because many a times the big box hardware stores simply don't carry them. Amazon does carry some generic sizes, but if you need specific parts, this website, shuttermedic.com, is a treasure trove of information. For this job, I ordered a louver pin repair kit from both websites, and both worked well. In the kit, you should find some long and short plastic louver pins and some long and short staples. The shorter pins are actually spring-loaded, which will allow you to fit the blades back in the shutter. Here are the tools you're going to need: a thumbtack, Phillips head screwdriver, box cutter, putty knife, needle nose pliers, and a drill. You can use a putty knife or a box cutter to cut through the narrow part of the pivot. Start by pushing the tilt rod, this piece that moves the blades, to the side. Then you're going to grab the staple with your pliers. You may have to wiggle it a bit to have it removed. Many times, pieces of the plastic louver pins will be stuck inside the blades or in the frame itself. I found using a thumbtack is actually the best way to help get them removed. If there's still plastic remaining in the holes of the frame or blades themselves, you can use a drill to have them removed. Just be careful not to make that hole too much wider for the replacement pins. Put the solid replacement louver pin in one end of the blade. Then, take your spring-loaded louver pin and put it in the frame. Fit the blade back into place. And using your putty knife, push the spring-loaded pin back to allow the blade down, wiggling it back and forth to find that center hole, and it will snap into place. There are two sizes of staples in the repair kit. The smaller one goes into the tilt rod, and the larger one goes directly into the louver blade. I'll show you over here. This is your tilt rod. As you can see, the smaller staple would go in the tilt rod, and the larger staple goes directly through and into the blade. If the old staple is still in good form, I'll reuse it. Holding the staple in your pliers, you take it, put it through the staple on the tilt rod, and go directly into the holes on the louver blade. And that's the job done. Now, if just one pin is broken, you can avoid taking the whole blade out of the frame. All you have to do is take your spring-loaded pin, put it into the hole on the frame, making sure no plastic is left inside. Take your putty knife, compress the pin, wiggle the blade back into place. That's it. You can find the links to those repair kits I found in the description below. Smash that like and subscribe button for some more house helpful videos from us, and we'll see you next time.